In the previous lesson, we learned how to solve proportions that were basically set up for us. So in this section, I'm going to have you set up your own proportions and solve them. So this is a typical proportion type problem that you would be faced with. If it takes 4 hours to make 3 chairs, how many chairs could you make in 50 hours? So what you do is you look at the information and they always match up something like you see here, 4 hours to make 3 chairs. Well, that could be your first fraction right there. So if on the left, if I put 4 hours on top, then the 3 chairs are going to go on the bottom. There's only one other bit of information, and that's the 50 hours. We learned in the previous lesson where to put that 50 hours or that 50H. Right on top. It has to be on the same side of the fraction. And our missing part we'll put as X. Now hopefully you remember which one we want to multiply first. The 4 times the X. And then the other two. And then divide. And then the important part to finish the problem, am I going to put a H or a C? Yep, a C. Always has to match up with what was on that side of the fraction. Let's take a look at another one. You will always be given information matching two things together. Like here you see 5 pizzas cost $30. Well, right there you can picture your first fraction. So if I put 5p for pizzas on top, I'm going to match it up with the $30. That'll go on the bottom. And now you look for your other bit of information. There's usually just one more given to you. Here it's $200. All you have to do is put it on the right side of that fraction bar. Where should it go? Well, put it down there because the $30 was on the bottom. Missing part is an X. We know to multiply the number times the X first, the 5 times the 200 second, and divide. And the unit, P. Right, the P was on top, the pizza. Now, you take a look at this one, read it. Look at what's given to you. Can you picture your first fraction? Is that what you were thinking? Look at that other bit of information. Where you're going to put it. Multiply first. And to end the problem, what's the unit? There it is. Not too bad. Let's press pause here. Have you work out these problems using proportions. Take your time, and when you are finished, press play to check them. There's the answers. Look them over. If you got more than one wrong, maybe try this section again. If not, let's head on to that next lesson.